Hello guys, the DB Rounder here, back at it again with another video, and this time I have the top 64 of the European Yu-Gi-Oh! Championship 2022, and we are about to be hopping into game 1 here. Just went over the top 128. It's actually wild that it was top 128 for the event, by the way. We're going to see Georgi Kolkovich on Eldlich versus Callum Cook on Spright. Yeah, that's the name I recognize. We're gonna see. Let's find out who goes first, because Eldlich going first obviously would have a gigantic advantage. Callum Cook starting off with 8,500 life points because they forgot to change it from the round before with the Foundries player. Okay, we're gonna see Spright go first. So they're going to go ahead, bring out blue affect the search. Yeah, so they're going to lose 1,100 life points there. And then blue probably... I was about to say, honestly, they're thinking about it. They're not searching Jet because they already have it. So search Carrot. Nothing on the resolution. Normal summon Swap Frog. Swap Frog affected dump. That's probably older in draw phase. But now summon Swap. Swap effect, dump Ronin Totem. Yeah, Callum Cook's gonna win this. Well, he's who I want to win this, because I did I don't even know what it's called, an interview, I guess, with him before. Podcasting, I don't know. And then Georgie is on Eldlich. They're gonna activate Prosperity. Dang, this game was pretty good. They had Starter, Swap Frog, Prosperity going first. Definitely cannot complain about that. They're just gonna banish 3 for Prosperity. Hit Ogres, which don't do anything in most scenarios, but they do decide to grab it. I wonder... I mean, that's just the hit Cursed. Overlay blue and Swap Frog now. Go for Gigantic. And then they're going to activate the Gigantic effect to summon out from deck. So bring out Jet. Jet effect to search. Jet goes search Smashers. So maybe they didn't have Jet in hand. Okay, I guess if you're going for this exact play where you make Gigantic first, then Carrot, would it even be? I don't know. That's interesting. But they're gonna make Elf now. Elf now effect, special summon back out Swap Frog. Swap Frog effect the dump. Go dump Swap Frog. And then banish Swap Frog, special summon out Ronin Totem. You can make the totally awesome. Now, one good thing about trap decks is that they do not get double toted because they don't set up a monster. So if they don't summon a monster to their field, then you can't Elf bring back Toad. And then start to set back row, so we don't summon. We see Skill Drain. Dogmatic Punishment in hand. Goes in match. Torrential. Yeah, we saw Scarlet before, so we know that they have like the best engine card alongside of all the floodgates and stuff. Alright, so I think that was also Dino Miscus. Alright, so set 5. End of main, they're going to Elf summon back. Yeah, I mean, you definitely do it, right? Maybe they're like, oh, if I do this, then I'm still in main phase and my opponent baits me, and then they do something else. But you have Toad up, so like they're not really going to be able to play anyways. May as well get all the extra stuff on field, all the extra advantage before your opponent starts flipping floodgates and the Eldlich cards start taking pursuit. But summon back blue, blue effect, go search red. I don't think they're on adventure cards either. So I think the other streams, the other rounds said like adventure Spright. Like obviously the adventure cards would be pretty good in this matchup. As just Draco back is Draco back. And Griffin is Griffin. And it's also just like constant follow up. Toad, bring out Swap Frog. It's actually wild. I don't think I have got to see that once this format, where the Toad like survives and brings out another frog from deck. Like obviously I know you can do it, but I mean I don't play trap decks, and I don't think we've seen a lot of people play trap decks. He's got his extra deck face down. Or like backwards. I can actually respect the upside down extra deck. That's when you know you were going hard in the paint against somebody. Time was coming. You were just taking your card. You were taking your extra deck, throwing it back in there. We have Carrot on board. We have Toad on board. And then we're going to overlay. Make Gigantic. Well, let's see. They're looking at the back row. What's about to happen? Is it about to go down? Feel like... Okay, what do they have exactly? It's Punishment, Skill Drain, Scarlet, Torrential. Okay, so they're going to activate Torrential on the summon of Gigantic. And then in response, chain Carrot to try to negate that. Now, let's see which floodgate they decide to chain. Okay, chain Skill Drain. We could chain Smasher. Yeah, we are going to go ahead and chain Smashers to that. Then, let's find out. Does this go through? Or do they flip another floodgate? So I think it was Dinomischus, Scarlet, Punishment set. I don't know if they set the goes, and it kind of didn't look like it. Okay, what? They just banish red from hand off Smash. Yeah, so Smashers banishes one Spright card from graveyard, and then 1/2 that you have linked to, rank 2, level 2, and then just one card the opponent controls, doesn't target or anything. Okay, so that resolves out those cards. Now, obviously you have Ronin Totem with a lot of frogs and graves. That's a lot of bodies. But I think, are they going battle? Oh no, maybe they're calculating the skill drain damage. I think that's what they did there. Special summon out red. So that's fine. Activate opening. So what this card does is it searches Dark Beckoning Beast. You can summon Dark Beckoning Beast. Dark Beckoning Beast, search Dark Beckoning Beast, and then you have a combo right there. Or if you open Dark Beckoning Beast, which is the better one, you search Spell, and then Spell searches Dark Beckoning Beast. Either way, like, you get the combo. But summon back out Ronin Totem. Ooh, on that summon. I think they did set Dinomischus. Oh, Punishment, target elf. Let's see, how does this go? Do they chain Toad? Because if they don't, then the opponent is going to get to dump something like an Elder or something. Okay, brings back Jet with Elf. And now they're going to go Jet 1, Elder 2, target Toad, chain Red to negate Elder. So we still have the Toad. We brought back the Jet. Yep, go search starter. We have the Dark Beckoning Beast. We still have Toad up and they only have 2 sets. Odds are one of those is an Eldlich card because they wanted to get the engine. So you know one's an Eldlich card. You can assume the other one is just a back row that they really wanted to bait Toad and then flip like a floodgate. So keep Toad for floodgate and then start outing the rest of the board with your other cards. Also just having like Carrot in rotation is very good. Oh, we're going to link off Running Toad and Jet. Do they play Nightmare Phoenix? Or do they still have Nightmare Phoenix and Extra Deck? They're going to go for IP. I mean, if they had Nightmare Phoenix and Extra Deck in the first place, they would still have it. Because I think they knew that they were going up against Eldlich. So I'm going to out Running Toad IP and Running Toad into Unicorn. Unicorn effect, discard, try to spin back row. Chain Scarlet. And then that just goes through, yeah, because you Toad for the last back row. So Scarlet, bring out Golden Lord. Now we just have to summon. I mean, we don't even have to summon one more body. Access code would be good. We're going to go ahead and use our spell to discard starter, special summon back out Dark Beckoning Beast. And now turn those into access code. Access code effect, gain 3000 attack. They're going to activate Goes in Match. Chain Toad. Take it and set it. And then Toad effect add back. That's just going to put Toad back. Is it worth it even to put Toad back? Probably not in a lot of scenarios because it's good and grave. But they just go battle phase attack. So that is it for game 1. Alright, yeah, we just saw Eldlich get absolutely destroyed there by Spright. And it's not like they drew, non-engine Lightning Storm or anything like that. They beat multiple floodgates. They're going to activate the Extravagance to start this off. So probably just telling them like, hey, choose 6 to banish. So banish 6. And then draw 2. I couldn't quite see what was in hand. It seemed like there was a couple monsters. Yeah, they're going to activate the Heavenly Prison there. I swear it was a like the card they just set in this column. I swear it was a monster. I mean, obviously it's not. But they're gonna summon Swap Frog effect to go dump. Imagine if they just like normal summon Border there. That would have been nice. Swap Frog, dump Running Toad in. They didn't have like a Lightning Storm or Harpies or anything that they just would activate right there, that scenario. Because maybe if you draw it, you hold it to beat the Floodgate. Blue goes search Carrot. Oh wait, but you can't even activate it, yeah, because there's the Lord of Heavenly Prison currently. That's fair, that is very fair. Activate goes in, oh, Chain Red reboot. Get out of here. Get out of here. Yes, sir. They're smiling because they know if they win. That's GG's. That's GG's. Oh, I would hate being a trap deck. Red Reboot's just too good of a card. I mean, realistically, Red Reboot should be banned. Like, that card, there's no reason for it to be in the game. It literally just destroys trap decks. I know a lot of people are like, oh, but trap decks, like, oh, there's Dark Ruler for monsters. There should be Red Reboot for back row. But it's like, I don't know. I feel like a lot of the time it's easier for combo decks to play around Dark Ruler than it is for trap decks to play around Red Reboot. They just have to like simply draw the out, which there isn't many good outs. Go Downard, Zeus. So they're just gonna wipe the board. Yeah, effect. Loses Judgment. Goes in Conquistador, Scarlet. Okay, well at least they had 2 Eldlich cards set. It's kind of obvious that they did are off of Red Reboot. Maybe they would set more to play around Zeus better. But now they're gonna activate Starter. Starter, bring out red, lose life points. Oh yeah, it looks like they didn't calculate the red reboot half life points. Obviously you want to calculate that and then lose 12. They have Swap Frog, looks like they want to banish for Ronin Totem. Special summon out Carrot. So they have Lord of Heavenly Prison plus 2 other cards in hand currently. It was stuff that they didn't set. It's probably Golden Lord, second Lord of Heavenly Prison. Gigantic, summon Swap, Swap Effect, dump Swap Frog. Then we're gonna get rid of those, make Elf. Elf Effect, summon back. Yeah, Elf, bring back Swap. Swap Effect. I guess you don't even need to Swap Effect, right? Yeah. Banish Swap Frog, summon Ronin Totem. Overlay those, summon Toad. Toad can't be targeted if they destroy it by battle or anything. Zeus can equip. Guess if they get to the point where they can destroy it by battle, they could also just beat over Zeus. They do have Scarlet Conquistador, which will activate in phase to go set 2. Yeah, set a back row. End phase, Scarlet. Yeah, I mean, it's not like they have Skullmeister or anything. Toad can't negate effects of traps and spells, only their activations. Alright, pass turn. Let's find out. Can the Eldlich player do well against this? Shouldn't have too hard of... I mean, it's kind of tough. It kind of is. They're going to activate Scarlet and draw phase. And then that goes through. So Scarlet, bring out Golden Lord. Plays different artwork Golden Lords too. Flip Conquistador. Chain Toad negate. And then set Conquistador to their field. Toad add back. Whenever their main phase comes around, we can elf summon Toad. And then they're going to go battle phase, beat over Toad. And then we can get Zeus effect to equip. So that'll make it like a little bit easier to then eventually get to another Zeus wipe. Because right now we have 2 materials on it. That'll give us 3. 1 more gives us 4. Yeah, they went main phase. Looks like they went end of main phase. Because they went elf summon Toad. Battle phase, beat over Toad. And then they're going to get Toad effect to add back. Oh, looks like they forgot about Zeus effect to equip. There's got to be some bad cards in deck you'd be willing to equip there. I mean, there's got to be some hand trap you don't care for. That would still be in. Alright, so go banish 6 off Prosperity. And then look at the top 6. Dark Bribe, Warlord Strike, goes in Punishment, Warlords. Like, really depends on what else they have for what they go for, but none of that seems like it is beating Zeus. So if none of that's beating Zeus, that's tough. Also, seeing Dark Bribe's kind of wild. So they have to, let's say they have to set cards. Are they gonna set one? Oh, okay, they realized they lost. Okay, that makes sense. I was gonna say, like, they just Zeus wipe. They have the follow up to go for game. We're thinking this through pretty hard here. Maybe they just want to go Smashers at end phase. Banish Elf. Also, somebody said end phase Zeus gives him the Conquistador in graveyard to get another Eldlich on board, guys. It actually doesn't, because Conquistador is once per turn. The chat for these streams are always so wild. Hey, that somebody said, did he just forget to give Zeus another material? Which they did. Not sure what, like, the judge call or whatever, confusion here is over or anything. I don't know. Maybe they speak different languages. Oh, never mind, because they're just reading the card right now. Yup, if you read it right here, it says you can only use one Conquistador of the Golden Land effect once per turn and only that turn. There's a difference in YuGiOh between use and activate. So, use, even if the activation gets negated, it still counts per the use. If it says you can only activate one effect of this per turn and only one that turn, then an activation, or like something like Toad that would negate the activation, yes, they would be able to activate the other effect, but they did not Zeus wipe at end phase, which is fair. I mean, Floodgate, you could chain Zeus, Toad attack for game. So, are they supposed to just flip the Floodgate and draw phase? Yeah, because now they summon back Toad. If you know the Floodgate, though, what, isn't it just Gozen that was grabbed off Prosperity? Am I dumb? Normal summon, swap frog effect. Go ahead, dump dupe. Just make unicorn. Unicorn effect. Target Golden Lord. Yeah, discard Lightning Storm, target Golden Lord. Switch to attack. Enter battle phase. And then they're gonna have Gamma. Toad, get rid of Warlords. Alright, and they admit defeat. Wow, that was pretty bad. I mean, what do you expect? Like, it's Eldlich. They're not that good. They can cheese wins up with, like, flip Floodgates or game one if they go first. They're just like, oh, flip Skill Drain, and it's like, oh, okay, well, you know, what is the Spright deck supposed to do when all their bodies are 1,000? They can't get to Smashers because Skill Drain or anything like that. So they chose Eldlich for top 64 and Flounders for top 128. Please top 32 be a better matchup. Please. It's gonna be Extra Sister. It's gonna be Extra Sister 100%. I already know it will be. Well, we'll find out. With that being said, the DB Grinders signing off. Peace. Have a wait. Trying to see how many of these names I know. Oh, this was the Sun Avalon player. I think this is the Disciples guy. Maybe, I mean, honestly, I'm just looking at the name Henry, and I know that Disciples said that he topped. Oh yeah, that makes sense. I don't know any of the others. It should be showing off the 33 through 64. Okay, Callum Cook, Georgie is who we just watched. I think the Ryan guy won the YCS with Salad. And then Alex Robertson, they just got second place at the UK Nationals. Also, they were on stream earlier. I didn't post it, but I watched over it. Herman Hansen, Joshua Schmidt, Luke Parks. Really picks up there. Really picks up right there. But, alright. With all that being said, we will be back with the top 32 very shortly. Peace.